Happy New Year, all my pretty people. Back at it on Broken Dolly TV. I'm Gypsy, and we're going to talk about some dolls that happen to catch my eye that either already have been released or are gonna be released very soon. We're gonna talk about this because I have a lot of thoughts. First, I want to jump in here and talk about Barbie Gala Collection doll number 3. This one is the third one in the installment. The first two dolls, one was the Odile face sculpt and 2 was the Teresa head sculpt, which I didn't really like. I like the first one. I do have the first one. And I was looking at this one trying to contemplate if I want her or not. They went with a blue color scheme for this one, which I think is a nice little breath of fresh air. I'm so tired of pink. And this one also designed by Angel Kent, but we have a new sculpt here. I actually thought this was the open mouth Odile sculpt. By the way, I hear a lot of collectors having a lot of trouble pronouncing the name Odile. It is a French name. It's pronounced Odile, not Odile, 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 Odile. Oh, so many different variations I've been hearing, but it's Odile, okay? Anyway, I thought this was an open mouth Odile sculpt at first, but then I was looking at her saying, like, I don't remember Odile having these thick ass lips, and her nose looks a little bit bigger. And I was like, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I'm still not 100% with my eyesight, so I'm like, is it me? But no, as I'm looking at the listing, it is very clearly stated that the sculpt's name is called Alma, which is an iteration of the Odile sculpt, but based on a more black girl's features, which I think they definitely pulled off with this face. I'm glad to see that Mattel has been trying to get a little bit more creative with giving us variations of the Odile sculpt. First we got the open mouth one, now we have this one with the slightly different features, and I'm all there for it. As far as the styling of the doll, of course, this one has a Model Muse body. I like that she's got double hands on hips because this is not something I see too much with the Model Muse dolls. For some reason, I feel it gives her a lot of attitude with the 2 hands on her hips. So I really like that. But of course, if I was to get this doll, her head going to be popped off onto a made to move body or some kind of other model body that has articulation. So I'm not really that hung up on the body myself personally, but I do like the pose on this one. And of course, I like this chocolatey skin tone of hers that you just cannot have enough of in your collection. I do already own the Ballet Wishes version of the Odile sculpt with the slightly open mouth, and I really like her a lot, but her ballerina body gives her a little bit of, this one right here, gives her a little bit of limitations on how she can be posed because her feet are perpetually in this tiptoe mold. But can y'all see the difference when you're looking at this face, how she's got a slightly narrower nose and smaller lips than Alma? To me, it's very obvious, but I don't know if anybody else can kind of tell. So I think that was a really clever little change that they made for that other sculpt. And I love the big black rooted hair. I really do like a lot about this doll. I didn't order her yet because I kind of feel like I want to wait a little bit and then see if I can get her for a lower price. I did not pay full price for my Odile sculpt in the pink dress. That was doll number 1 in the series. I waited a while to get the doll. I think I even waited until the next year to get her. And I only got her on sale for about $35-ish. And of course, I hate to order things from Mattel unless I'm getting them in bulk because I don't want to pay multiple shipping for different things. So unfortunately, I don't think that Miss Alma's gonna make it into my collection anytime soon, but I definitely have her on my radar and I would love to add her to my collection at some point. I might even go hunting on eBay for maybe just the head because that's really all I'm getting her for. All these glamorous clothes that she comes with, I'm not really that interested in. I have no use for these kinds of clothes in my everyday display, so they don't really get pulled out very often. So I might just wait for the head, but we'll see. What do you guys think about this doll? The listing price here is $60 because I'm not logged in, but I do have a membership that I already paid the $10 for last year. So for me, this doll would be $50. But still, I think that's too much for a doll that has no joints. But anyway, she's very glamorous. She's very pretty. I really like her, and I'm jealous already of everybody who has her. Tell me in the comment section if you bought her and what you think of her and how you like her. Next, we need to talk about the Barbie Basics dolls for 2026. The next wave is coming out January 20th. And for this wave, this particular set, okay, so this is what I'm hearing. The rumor is that there's these sets, which are the $50 sets that come with 3 heads and a body. And then there's supposed to be another $100 set that I'm guessing is going to come with 3 heads and 3 bodies like the last time, but without wigs. So they should have rooted hair, which I hope, because I really don't want to deal with wigs. Right now, I have all 3 kits from last year, but I've only rooted 4 doll heads so far, so I still have 6 other dolls that are just standing around bald, and I'm like aggravated as hell looking at them because I feel like I can't properly display my dolls until they have hair, and I don't want to display them in the wigs. Now, I've been hearing so much banter about these dolls. Collectors are ruthless on the internet. People are going in with their critiques of these dolls. I want to hear what you think about these in the comments and tell me if you agree or disagree with what I've been hearing going around. So I hear people saying that the fashions are a little bit too basic for them. They don't like this print with the bee all over it. A lot of people are saying that it looks kind of cheap. It looks kind of tacky. Some people don't like the patterns on the clothes, like the different color blocks and stuff. They're not really feeling that. I've heard mixed opinions about the hair. Some people love that they have rooted hair. Some people hate that they don't come with wigs. That's everybody's personal preference, I guess. And of course, each set comes with only 1 body. And this has also been kind of controversial for people because they're like, well, what about the other 2 heads? Like, how am I supposed to display her if they don't have bodies that I can put them on? The whole point of You Create is that you are supposed to be able to mix and match. So what? Like, I'm just gonna have 2 floating heads now, you know? Another critique I heard is that these dolls come in the exact same skin tones that we got for the last wave of dolls. And people are like, can I get some new skin colors? Like, what's up? So let's just go over each one and take a look. So this one looks like it's kit number 3. This is not officially the kits like how we got last year, okay? I don't know. I guess we're just calling these kits too, but they're not the $100 kits. So this particular one, we've got kit number 3 here with 3 heads. The head molds is another thing that's been getting a lot of critique. People are very disappointed with some of the sculpts. So we're gonna see that none of these are new sculpts. They're all older sculpts that they're bringing back for this collection. So if you missed out on those new sculpts from last year, girl, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so glad that I have them all in my collection right now. But yeah, this one, it looks like we've got an Olivia sculpt with the brown curly hair over on the right. And then we've got Millie with a closed mouth in the middle. Ilk. And then on the left, whose face is that? Who recognizes that face? I'm not sure. I want to say it's Andra, but I'm not really sure. You can tell here in the photographs that this is actually going to come with a curvy body type, which I'm okay with. Hopefully, the shoes will fit just fine. It looks like they're going to come with 2 pairs of shoes, 2 bottoms, 2 tops, and a bunch of accessories that you can mix and match. But obviously, you're not going to be able to display all of this at one time on all of these dolls without extra bodies. But what do you guys think of this choice of the 3 head sculpts? I'm not really a huge fan of Olivia. I didn't notice that every kit here comes with 1 doll with an open mouth, which I could do without. And then who the hell wants Millie? Like, what? We already have a bajillion of them. And it's not even like this one comes with a different hair color. Like, could we get a redhead Millie at least, or a brunette, or black hair even? Like, why is it always blonde hair, blue-eyed Millie? But let me not rant about that, because everybody already has pretty much similar opinions when it comes to Millie sculpt. This one mystery head sculpt that I can't quite identify, she's the only one that I think is even worth getting. So this particular one, not really pressed to own this one right away. But as you can see, these dolls will also come with those easy swap neck pegs so that you can pop the heads on and off very easily, which is great. If you are wondering how to do this with your existing dolls that don't come with this feature, I do have a tutorial available for you guys right in the description box that will help you to learn how to do this. It's really easy. The next kit here we're looking at is the first one, number 1. This one comes with, people are saying that this is a Louboutin head sculpt, and some people think Louboutin and Mermaid are the same head sculpt, and some people think that they're two different ones that are slightly like, there's a difference in the two. At one point, I did think they were the same, but when I looked at pictures of the head sculpts, to me, there's a slight difference in the Louboutin head sculpt in the nose area, and a little bit of the lips look a little bit different to me, because there are sculpts like that that go by multiple names, and maybe they just look very similar to each other. I don't know, but I know this particular version is definitely Mermaid, and she's got the short red bob here. And we've got the one on the left, which is supposed to be the model of the moment Nichelle sculpt that we recently saw released on the Fashion Frontier Barbie doll with the super long hair. Love her. If you want to see her review, I do have that also on my channel, so go and check it out. But this one also has very long hair, it looks like. And these guys are the same skin tone, I believe, as kit number 1 from the first wave of dolls last year. So they come with, it looks like, also the same 2 tops and 2 bottoms and 2 pairs of shoes. I see the shoe molds have been repeated from last year's shoes. So if you missed out on those kits, you still have an opportunity to add those same molds in different colors with these dolls. It looks like this set comes with a new earring sculpt. The other one did too. The spirals here, those are not something I've seen recently. So I do like that they're getting creative with the different earring sculpts, because I'm actually an earring collector in real life, and I love big, chunky, giant, dangling earrings. So I'm with that. For me personally, even though the clothes I feel like I'm not that excited about, although I do appreciate the neutral color tones, I don't really want this for the clothing. I want it more for the head sculpts. Laura, I don't have this sculpt in my collection yet. She's very similar looking to the Teen Skipper doll, which I do have one of, but I love to have that variation. I like that her lips are only slightly parted. It's not a big giant grin showing all her teeth. And I do love the hair that they gave to this doll with the bangs and long dark hair. She's very like Native American-esque, or even like Indian girl. So I like that. And of course, I love me some Nichelle. I only have 3 Nichelles in my collection right now. And this one, I think the skin tone is actually very similar to the other Nichelle that I have in my collection, which is the Luciana doll. But I don't mind having another one of the same skin tone, because the face up is different. So, and the hair is also very different. That will be a nice little change. So I don't think I will mind adding this one to my collection, although I do very much regret that these dolls do not come with multiple bodies. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that these dolls, this set comes with a tall body. Is it just me? Does this look like a tall body to you guys? It does to me. I think this is tall, so I don't know for sure, but you know, we'll have to see. Her proportions look very long, okay? And these head sculpts are all very long face shapes. So I think it suits the tall body pretty nicely. But I happen to have a lot of spare bodies in this particular skin tone, including a second pack of the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 1 from last year that is the same skin tone. So I'm going to be just fine with extra bodies for these girls and be able to, you know, put all of them on a body. The last one here is kit number 2. And kit number 2, I think this is the same skin tone as kit number 3 from last year. And these face sculpts, we have Pazette here on the right. We've got Elle in the middle, and Elle is from the Barbie Looks, the first wave of dolls, okay? And then we have Tango on the left, which is also a very rarely used sculpt. Now, I have all the Pazettes I need, so I'm not like crying for a Pazette anytime soon, but this particular one, I do like the hair color and style that they gave to her. It's very sleek, very long. And we've got Elle here with some, I don't even really know, they look like they're supposed to be twists, but like, what is going on? I feel like it's like, in these pictures, don't it look like the twists and regular saran is mixed into the scalp? It looks like 2 different textures of hair mixed together. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know how I feel about this, because how are you supposed to brush the hair when it's got partial twist and partial straight hair? Like, I don't know. And I'm not really a huge fan of this Faces screening either. I'm very spoiled by the first ever Elle that was produced because her face is so realistic looking. They did such an amazing job with her screening. Every other version of her I've seen so far is just subpar to me. So I don't know how I feel about this, but I do really like Tango. And this is a closer look at Tango's face sculpt. With that combination of like the red and auburn hair, I think is gorgeous. I wish her hair was longer so that it could really be styled, but I guess you could straighten it if you were really pressed to do that. It's not going to be that long though once it's straightened. The last one was the Pazette. Here's a closer look at Pazette. Like, I don't know. Is it just me? Something about the face up on these particular dolls in this collection, they kind of give me the air of like spaced out alien kind of look. I really like the shirt that this one comes with like that puffy sleeve. And you can see here it comes with a bunch of hair barrettes, which are not really choice options for accessories to me because they don't ever really look right in the doll's hair. I never know how to get them to like stay put. But overall, that's what we're getting, okay? Tell me what you guys think about these kits in the comment section. Of the three, the only one that really stands out to me is kit number 1 with the tan skin tone girls, just because of their face sculpts. The rest of these girls, except for maybe Tango here, I'm not really that pressed to own anytime soon. So I can wait for these girls to come to like a sale price to try them out. Next, here we go with 2026 individual dolls that will be sold as singular models. So these are the numbers we're gonna get in this wave, 6 through 10. We do have a boy introduced in this line, which everybody was saying that they wanted because of the made to move bodies. And this is the first slim body type that we're gonna get for the Ken. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of banter about this Ken doll. He's so controversial. The main thing about him that people don't seem to like is the way this body mold looks in a slim body. I hear people saying that the neck is too wide and that the arms and legs are too scrawny. And it feels like they used the female doll's body parts when it comes to the limbs and somehow attach that to a male torso, and like it's just off. A lot of people are complaining about his body, even though a lot of people wanted a slim made to move body for a male doll. This is what Mattel came up with, and people are really not that impressed based on the pictures alone. In person, maybe it would look different, and it could also be that his clothes are just so big and baggy that he looks like he's swimming in them. So maybe that has something to do with why his body looks a little disproportionate. But yo, they going in on the internet clowning model number 10 here. The face sculpt is the same one from the Barbie Looks Wave 1, Sean, I think. This is the, that was the guy with the blonde hair. I'm a little disappointed about the skin tone, to be honest. I really wish Mattel would stop playing around with our feelings and give us the medium brown skin tone that we got on Texas A&M Ken. Like, what is it? What is it about that tone these guys are so adamant about not producing? Everybody wants that skin tone. We haven't got one yet with an articulated body, not just made to move. Any type of articulation. We have not seen that body yet in years. So what's up, Mattel? We're still waiting. As far as the other girls go, it looks like we've got, again, Millie. Is number 7 Millie sculpt? Please tell me that's not Millie with her mouth closed. I hope not. Is this the collector Millie face, you guys? Tell me in the comments whose face that is, because if we have a Millie in the individual models and also with the kit dolls, like, why? What are we doing, Mattel? Please stop it. So maybe my eyes are just fuzzy playing tricks on me, and this is not Millie's face sculpt down here, but she looks very Millie-esque to me. Who else could this be? Tell me your guesses in the comments if you don't think this is Millie. As far as number 6, I think that is a goddess head sculpt. Number 8 looks like Mbili sculpt, Mabili, however you pronounce it. Number 9 looks like Tamika, which also was a part of the Barbie Look series. And number 10, of course, we already talked about him. He's Sean. So what do you guys think overall about these dolls? I do appreciate that the color scheme is staying neutral. I really do like that, although I feel like they're trying to sneak in like pastel pink colors. But I can get over that because I'd rather look at a pastel pink than this bright Barbie pink that you see here on the side of the screen. I don't like that kind of pink. So I can tolerate the pastels. I also don't like this bee print on everything either. I think it's really tacky looking. It's not as tacky as just like giant letter B's everywhere, but still, it does look a little bit tacky. Maybe it's just the cut of the clothing that they chose to put the print on. I don't know, but I'm not with it. Each of these dolls, except for the boy doll, looks like they're coming with pierced ears and earrings, which I do appreciate, having that extra little accessory. The shoe molds to me don't look especially new or different than things we've seen in the past, except for these sandals that Ken is wearing. But I do kind of feel like they're being cheap with the clothes when they put the girls in a bunch of dresses, skirts, and the boys in shorts, because they're trying to save on sewing and material fabrics by creating those styles opposed to pants or like long pants. It's just my personal thoughts, but I do like the dress that's on number 8, and I do like the top that is on number 6. And I think number 7's whole outfit is decent. The rest of it, I'm not really that pressed for. So right now, I think in my collection, I only have one Tamika sculpt. Skin tone wise, I'm going to guess that this skin tone for number 9 is the same as the one that is coming on the darker skin dolls in the kits. But she does look like she has a new body type. My Tamika is on a petite body. But I think the only other Tamikas that we've had previously were like super expensive collector dolls that don't have articulation. So this one, I think having the curvier body type would be a nice addition to have. As far as the other body types, it looks like number 8 is on a petite body, and number 6 and number 7, one of those is probably a tall, and then the other one is a regular standard body. I think number 6 is probably the tall doll. So, but I'm just guessing when it comes to that. Those are my speculations. What do you guys think about these dolls? Are you planning to get these dolls? Which of the dolls do you like? And what are your critiques? What did they get wrong this time? Is the rumor true that there will be $100 packs? Because people are saying there's 2 $100 packs coming, which I'm totally guessing are going to come with the same things that the dolls with the wigs came with, but with rooted hair. I'm very curious to see what skin tones they make for those dolls. I'm hoping, since there's only going to be 2, that the other 2 skin tones they skipped from last year, they will supplement with these 2 packs. And maybe they'll surprise us and give us at least 1 or 2 new face sculpts for that pack, or even reuse some of the face sculpts from the last year's dolls, but just with different skin tones and features. That would be amazing, because a lot of people missed out on those dolls, so maybe this would be a way for them to get them into their collection. What are your guesses about what the 2 $100 packs are going to be looking like? Have you heard any official news on that? When I hear something, I will be sure to come back here and discuss it with y'all, but so far I don't have much information on it other than what I'm telling you. I do have an Amazon link for you guys in the description that will take you over to my curated recommendation list for different Barbie doll related things, including fashion packs. A lot of you guys keep asking me where I'm getting my clothes from. I get most of them over there on Amazon. So go and check out my Amazon link that's down below for you guys. And my name is Gypsy once again. Thanks for hanging out with me on Broken Dolly TV until I see you guys next time, which hopefully won't be like another 20-day break or something, because the holidays and the New Year's totally wiped me out. But I had to talk about this. Thanks for watching. Have a dolly day.